Well, can parents put a price on a good night's rest? You know, sometimes it seems impossible to put your kids to sleep, making for an exhausting work week. But a sleep consultant tells me it's almost guaranteed that your kids can sleep up to 12 hours straight if you follow her plan. So I put it to the test with my baby. Being a new parent is beautiful, but can also be stressful, especially with a crying baby at night. As a new mom, I welcome the help.
Families usually come to me when they finally have hit their breaking point and they just don't know what to do next.
So I reached out to Rochelle Munoz, a certified pediatric sleep consultant from San Antonio. She coaches children to sleep on their own. Bella was 4 months now, and with my overnight work hours, I needed her to sleep in her room.
Something that parents are always shocked about. My baby can't sleep 12 hours overnight. Watch them. They can.
What's the secret to getting them to sleep?
The secret is the baby being confident and being able to put themselves back to sleep without needing anybody else's help.
She works with all types of clients, from pregnant moms planning ahead to children as old as 9.
4 years of struggles and frustration at bedtime and a lot of tears.
Desperate to find help, the Finleys hired Munoz to sleep train both their daughters.
In regards to being in the military, we were moving every 2 years. So of course, putting her to bed, she had all of these really smart techniques to not go to bed. We made us our own.
The Finleys say Munoz gave them a customized plan.
Step by step by step.
That proved to be the answer.
We went through and followed those new rules. It was a little bit hard on Sean and I, but in 4 days she had it.
What's that?
4 days is all it took for the Finleys to sleep again.
And you get calls from
All over
the
coast to
country?
coast. The most common problems that I'm called in to fix are definitely going to be feeding to sleep. Parents use the bottle to put their baby to bed because it seems very natural and easy.
Instead, Munoz says, feed your baby after a nap. For infants, plan 3 naps a day. Make sure to create a space for sleep different from the one used for food and play.
You know, I think a lot of times we're very used to having them on us, right? And that's hard to give up.
So this is not correct.
Well, you know, it's beautiful though.
I love it.
And you may have to say goodbye to a few things you thought were helpful.
So if she wakes up in the middle of the night,
Even crib toys like this.
So this has got to go.
it's gotta go.
No more swaddling or a pacifier. And if you're using a hatch light, turn it off. Make sure the room is pitch black.
I don't advocate cry it out. I 100% want the parent involved.
What they really need is to learn how to self-soothe.
So you to be there to help her with your voice, with touch. You're just not going to be putting a pacifier in her mouth. And then usually by the 3rd night, baby is sleeping through those full 12 hours.
Guaranteed success?
Almost. If you put in the work, we can make it happen.
Just got to tough it out for 3 to 4 days and then it's okay. So I've been following Munoz's plan for 2 months. Bella is now 6 months and sleeping in her room alone for 10 to 12 hours. So for us, I would say definitely success. Crossing my fingers, I need some wood to knock on it, right? Now, before you begin, Munoz says it's important that your baby needs to be at least 13 pounds and no longer relying on those nightly feeds. And always make sure to check with your pediatrician first.
I wish I'd have known about this.
That's what everyone keeps telling me. All
Right?
these parents are like, our kids are now 5 and 6 years old and, you know, they're giving us a hard time. But the good news is you can train your kids up until they're 9 or 10 years old, she said.
She's based locally and she goes nationwide.
She is
What's
based
the cost?
locally, yeah. So obviously there's a price for everything. According to her website, which is A to Z Sleep Solutions, she offers different packages and they range anywhere from $400 if maybe she's consulting you on the phone, up to $12.95. But that includes a home visit and she actually comes over and she will sleep overnight, kind of assess the situation based on your child and then lets you know where to go from there with a customized plan.
Having gone through it 3 times, $12.95 sounds like a deal because if you pay for it once, then you got 3.
That's what the Finley
You
said.
already know what to do after that, so I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money, but boy, is it worth it because man, sometimes you don't get sleep.
You bet. Yeah, that's what a lot of families say. So there you go. Okay, now I know you probably, after watching this piece, have a ton of questions. Good news is Munoz will join me on Facebook Live on the KENS 5 Facebook page at 8:30 a.m. this morning for a Q&A. She'll take all your questions. She'll be more than happy to answer them for you. So parents, take out that pen and prepare your questions for us.
My question would be, though, and having 3, and Paul, you had several kids as well, does the same thing work for each kid, though?
No, it's
because they're all
different.
so different.
Right. It's a customized plan. That's why she does have to talk to you. Like for me, she asked me, you know, when does Bella sleep? What are her eating habits? All of that. And then she was able to put together a plan for me specific to Bella and for the Finleys as well.
Well, you know, a little late for me, but hopefully some folks will be able to take that advice.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
right.
okay with not knowing now.
Yeah.